How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 2 of Loki. This episode is titled Breaking Brad. God damn it, dude. Yeah, last episode was a pretty solid premiere. We got to see Loki going through time, basically. He was going through the past, the present, and the future in the TVA. So we got a glimpse of what's to come, because he was looking at Sylvie, who opened like an elevator door in the TVA, and then he was pruned by someone. We don't know who, but at the end of the day he had to be pruned because otherwise he would have been lost in time forever, basically. We also met a cool character called Obi, who I don't trust right now, because like he's been down there alone for this long and he knows a lot of information. We also had a pretty cool scene, like, with the heads of the TVA now, I guess, sat around the table, and then Loki time-slipped into the present, zapped or pruned a wall, and it just showed, like, 5 heads of Kang to say, like, he's coming. And that alone made Kang more threatening than Quantum Mania ever did. Like, just the dread on Loki's face and his voice, like, he's terrified of what's to come. We also learned that Mobius and a bunch of other TVA members had their memories wiped a few times because Mobius couldn't remember meeting Loki in the past, and neither could Casey. However, there was one character that could remember, and that was Obi. Huh. That's kind of sus. Why is he the only one that could remember? I guess no one went down to memory wipe him. And then after Loki solved his time-slipping problem, a bunch of TVA people went through portals to go look for Sylvie. Maybe. Because there was a lot of them. I don't think they'd all go looking for Sylvie. They're probably up to something else. And then there was an after-credit scene with Sylvie going into a branch timeline, going to McDonald's, and saying she wants to order everything. Don't know how she's going to do it. She's got no money, and it costs a lot anyway. She'll be there for days, pretty much. And we also have what's going on with Renslayer and Miss Minutes, because Miss Minutes has just gone, and Renslayer's obviously gone from last season, but we heard her voice talking to Kang last episode. So I don't know. Something weird's going on. Like, I guess she just found him in the past. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that basically sums it all up. So let's stop doolalleying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. She looks at the camera though.
Changes everything.
This changes nothing.
It changes everything, Lady Aaron.
Sylvie, stop.
How did that not, like, hurt Loki? I guess he's a god. Oh! Finally! It's been a long time since we've heard this.
Thoughts?
London, UK.
Sylvie's not here.
1977.
Well, if the temp had went darkness, she found him first.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Although he actually got dressed up for this Zaniac.
X5 is an actor now? Or he's undercover. How are the kids?
I thought I'd recognized him.
Wait, that stays in the vault. In the vault, you. Will there be a Zaniac 2? A sequel for the fans? No, I used to work with this guy. You look great.
So how long's he been on the cover?
Hey, everything all right? Everything's great. We could all use a drink, right? What are you drinking? Surprise me. We'll do whiskeys. Is he running now?
He is running.
He was running.
Anything for... Hey! Oh.
Yeah, Loki. Oh no, it's... I thought it was Loki impersonating someone else.
Brad?
Yeah, come back, Brad. Get it.
You're gonna ruin my life here!
Your life here?
Oh! It's been a while since he's done that. I mean, you're running from a god. Damn, does Tom Hiddleston think he's Tom Cruise? With all this running?
Did you really think you could outrun me?
Yeah.
Oh, where did he teleport back? Won't he just run into Mobius again?
Where's the rude boy off to?
Uh-oh. Wrong neighborhood. Oh!
Sounds sophisticated, X5.
I had a feeling. It did seem kind of sus.
Quit with the magic and fight fair!
No. I love that we're getting like this Loki back, kind of. Whew, what a shot. Oh shit.
A little over the top, don't you think? All the shadow play.
No.
I thought it was spot on.
I like that. It's been a while since he's used them powers. Oh wow, he's in the variant outfit.
Come on, get in there.
Yeah, you're a variant.
SCX-5 didn't go quietly.
But he will talk once he's had time to marinate.
So is she in charge now? Like the tie kind of signifies leader, I guess. Because she wasn't wearing a tie before. Oh god. Where is he? Wait. Oh, I thought he was tiny.
How are things going?
Well, the loom is in rough shape.
Obi, could I get you to take a look at this temp pad?
Yeah, I can definitely get into it. Do you think this is a higher priority than preventing a temporal meltdown?
Oh, no. I just focused on the temporal.
Yeah.
3.
Everything you need to know about this, I wrote about it in here.
What? I don't know. Something's going on with him. There's definitely more to him than he's telling us.
Why would tracking her temp pad be a secret? With Miss Minutes down, the analysts are running traces manually. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Surprised he knows what a needle in a haystack is, considering he didn't know what a fish was last season.
I'll screw this back in, right? That's what it said on page 7.
No, because I don't think he had that pressed back.
This entire place is going to be destroyed. Temporal meltdown or not.
Okay, I'll tell them. Casey, tell them what you just told me. Miss Minutes is helping Renslayer.
What?
I heard something, an old conversation between Renslayer and
Oh, yeah.
Who Remains.
She really is full of surprises.
She almost dropped an F-bomb.
There's a hit on the temp pad, I'll let you know, but it'll take some time, so... What is that?
X5 says it somehow blocks TVA tracking.
That's not what it does.
What?
Haven't you read the TVA guidebook?
Is he basically Obi 2.0?
This definitely doesn't block any trackers, that's for sure.
Why does it look like a DS? Nice shot. I love the set design. It's so fucking good.
Rat's an asshole, so don't let him get under your skin.
It's time, Collar, I'll start treating me like somebody who outranks you.
I don't work here. What did you do to this temp pad?
Answer the question. It blocks your trackers.
No, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
But weren't you the one blabbering on and on about how we all had lives on the timeline?
There are lives at stake.
There are lives at stake. Oh, you've got some nerve. You're just trying to make up for all the terrible, awful shit you've done in your life, you pathetic little man.
I mean, he's done some pretty fucked up things.
See, everything you and Sylvie have ever done has only ever made it worse.
Well, Sylvie made it worse.
Problem is, you think you're special, but you're not. You just make everything worse for your mother. 'Cause that's
Oh.
what you do. You're a villain.
He's not a villain anymore.
Thank you, Brad.
Uh-oh. Or maybe he still is.
I have done some terrible, awful things. And perhaps I've been
He definitely feels like he's holding himself back.
holding something back.
Oh. Fair enough.
Perhaps I've just been waiting for a moment like this. Terrible, awful things.
This is Avengers 1 Loki.
Where is Sylvie?
He needs therapy. I can recommend someone if you want to work that out.
That didn't work.
I got a little tense.
No shit.
Answer our questions and we get you back down there so they don't forget about you.
I promise.
He's gonna go back on it. No pinky swear.
None of this is real. I mean, who even are you on the timeline? Do you know?
A jet ski riding genius. Or maybe it's just actually Owen Wilson.
You know they took us. Wake up.
I'm awake.
God, no, you're asleep. You need to wake up, Mobius. I don't even know where to start with that, but you're nothing. You're a
Oh.
nowhere man. You're a silly little man.
It's the first time Mobius has snapped.
Seems like you got under your skin.
Nope, you didn't get under my skin.
Where are we? I was following you.
No, I was following you.
You're in front of him.
You were clearly ahead of me. How about a slice of pie?
Oh wow. That looks nice.
It's really good.
That's just making me hungry though.
You know, sometimes a rage builds up and you just gotta let it out. Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work. So I threw him off the building. I mean,
Yep.
wasn't tactical.
Yeah.
I lost it.
I mean, I wouldn't compare that to what happened to Mobius, but alright.
You never wanted to visit your place on the timeline? Don't you want to see the life you're supposed to live before they kidnapped you and brought you into the TVA?
Not really. I'd like to thank the guy who kidnapped me and brought me here.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're missing.
If you never look, you'll never
like it. What if it's something good? You think I want to have that rattling around in here?
Like riding a jet ski? Why is he eating it like that? Just fucking eat the pie.
Sylvie spent her whole life hiding. He didn't find her.
He found her, but maybe didn't turn her in because he wants to continue to live his best life on the timeline.
He wants more time to
Fair
be
enough.
glad. Just gotta make him talk.
Well, come on, you're the god of mischief.
Maybe trick him? Maybe Loki should disguise himself as Lady Avon. I don't know what her name is in this show, but he had some weird connection to her last episode, didn't he? What the fuck? Is that the Five Nights at Freddy's thing? The cameras?
No.
Hello, Loki. Ready for round 2. Gonna try the hardball tactics this time.
What is that? Huh?
So how do we find common ground?
We're getting desperate.
You're not wrong.
Controller.
Right.
Wait, so what does it do?
There is actually one other option.
Is Mobius in on this?
I wrote a little script of my own.
That thing does not work without the controller, though.
This one? Okay, great.
You have no idea how to work that thing, though.
I'm not trying to be a hero, Brad. I'm a villain.
Loki, you're not a villain. You're not.
Look at that! And I brought up your mother, and I am really...
Hey! Get in here!
Why doesn't Brad just open it up?
What does this one do?
Oh.
I guess there's a learning curve with this thing, right?
Yeah, there is a learning curve. You know, you could kill me with that.
Could I?
Oh. Oh no, don't shrink it. It looks like the portal that the TVA use.
Let me try this. Let me try this.
Okay. I don't know where Docs and the others are.
Docs. That's Lady Avon, right?
You're such a good actor. I know you're lying.
Okay. I lied. Okay, I did.
Yep.
I was.
You and Docs, I don't buy it.
Yeah. Oh no.
None of this is real? I guess you aren't either.
Oh god. Oh.
I'll tell you where she is.
Okay. Oof. I mean, obviously I didn't expect Marvel to show that, but still.
You said you bailed on the mission.
Why?
She's on a branch.
He knows where Sylvie is.
See? A little bit of mischief.
Only as good as your plan.
Thank you.
I had a feeling Mobius was in on it. X-Men.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, hey.
What? Why?
Guys, the blast doors won't open.
Are you sure?
Of course. I wrote it.
So,
You're Ouroboros?
You've read it?
Read it. I practically memorized it. Will you sign mine for me?
Of course I will.
You just said we were all gonna die.
Oh, right. And only the person who designed it can open it with a life.
Who designed it?
Aura.
He who remains.
yeah.
Without Miss Minutes to help us override.
He's looking at me. The fuck?
I'll build the device, but you need to find a way in or it won't matter.
Do we want Miss Minutes back? I don't think she's good. Yeah, she's eating everything.
I just don't want to be around a variant who killed 400 of our co-workers.
Huh? 400? I guess season 1.
Hey, can you refill the straw dispenser when you get a sec?
Already done it.
Wait, she's working there? She just ordered everything, then got a job there? Uh-oh. Her face just immediately dropped.
Hi.
Hi.
Oof.
My break's in 5 minutes.
Wait, is that a car?
I know I'm the last person you want to see.
Correct.
Why? The last thing you did is kiss him.
Why are you here?
Need your help.
There's been a problem. I've been pulled through time. Between the past and the present.
And the future.
Oh, just get to the point, Loki.
Sylvie, I was in the future. And I saw you.
So you see the future now. Cool.
She's not having any of it.
I have no intention of going back there.
Explain what I saw then.
I don't care.
It's the future. It's going to happen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guarantee
you
that in
have
the long
some
run,
nerve
any of this
coming
will
here
be
with your
here.
TVA
No.
bullshit.
Hey, language.
The TVA is the only defense.
Mm.
If what
In a relationship with yourself. They say opposites attract.
Self-love.
You slap me in the face. I'm not gonna
Got
forget
you a
that you
shake, okay?
Why don't you get him some food?
Why don't we just get this to go? How about that? It packs right up. Let's just get it to go when we get up and we get out of here.
Is this a setup?
Maybe.
Hey.
He's nervous.
Orange shirt, she's gonna die. Most importantly, we are all gonna die.
All this for Sylvie?
I don't buy it.
They're going to bomb every branch.
What?
Dox wasn't looking for Sylvie. She's gonna prune all the new branches.
She's pruning the branches?
Looks like they're connected to the templates.
Maybe that's why Brad.
Oh, Jesus.
Modified.
They've pruned 30% of the branches.
30% already?
Take Dox down now.
I mean, does it really matter if there's only supposed to be one timeline? Like, none of these timelines are supposed to exist.
Set up what you can.
Oh, Jesus. He threw it.
Don't overthink it.
What? Oh!
Is this all of Dox's loyalists?
Everyone who didn't escape.
There was a shit ton though last episode. Weird that they held the shot for that long. How many timelines are left? Oof.
I got a hit on Renslayer's temp pad.
Where is she?
I'm going home. If it's still there.
Please don't. It's harder to stay.
Oof. I guess it's still there.
Do you think they'll be in tomorrow, though?
If there'll be a tomorrow.
Is your mum on her way to pick you up?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
That sounds like ADR. That was a depressing ending, kind of. Yeah, that was season 2, episode 2 of Loki. Overall, pretty good episode. Not as good as the last one, but it still worked. However, right at the end was that Kang's tempad, right, that he used last season to teleport around and stuff. Obviously, the biggest thing that happened this episode was, of course, the timelines being pruned. But I just feel like it should have hit harder than it did. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just seeing the TVA's reaction to it, we should have actually gone to them timelines and tried to save people and make it a bit more, you know, urgent and a bit more depressing. Like, you see families hugging each other and stuff like that as everything's collapsing around them. I think that would have been better than just watching a monitor and then lines disappearing on it. Like, that's a little bit of a criticism there, but I don't know, I just feel like there's no time to really take it in because it just sort of happened and then it's like, okay, let's go find Kang. Like, that's pretty much what the episode ended with. And also, is it even an issue? Because the branching timelines were causing the loom to, like, be unstable, right? So pruning them branch timelines would mean the loom is a little bit more stable for now. So I don't see what the problem is. Like, this isn't as devastating as Thanos snapping, because at least we actually got to see the effects of that. Here we just saw a fucking monitor. Like, it would have been a bit more depressing if, like, Sylvie sees that timeline that she's been in, like the McDonald's and stuff, as it gets taken away from her, right in front of her. And then that gives her motivation to go after whoever, right? And then she can go find Kang. I just personally think they didn't nail that pruning of the timeline stuff, but other than that, I really enjoyed this episode, especially the beginning with Loki, or just Loki in general this episode. I really liked how it was a lot of callbacks to the first Avengers film, like how he behaved, how he was using his magic, like his mannerisms too. Like, he was very Avengers 1-esque, and of course you had the reference to him throwing Tony out the window, which is funny. Also, I did notice that this episode kind of mirrored last season's episode 2, with Loki and Mobius, like, working together, which I liked. And I'm honestly kind of surprised that Brad got under Mobius's skin. Like, that's the first time he's, like, snapped like that. I think at the end of the day, Mobius just needs a jet ski. And it would be so fucking hilarious, because I mentioned it in the reaction. What if in the Sacred Timeline, he is just Owen Wilson? It'd be so meta though, and I don't think it'd work, but it would be funny. Yeah, I did find it funny that Sylvie, she bought everything on the menu at McDonald's, and now she works there. But for how long has she worked there for? Because she's got a car or a truck, right? And she seems like she's been an employee for a while, and she knows the other people she works with, like, pretty well. So I wonder how long it's been, like a few weeks, a month for her. I also loved how Sylvie wasn't taking any of Loki's shit. Even though she was wrong about, you know, having free will or whatever, because, I mean, we know she ends up in the TVA in the future. It's just, we've got to build up to that, right? That could be the finale honestly, or episode 4 or something like that. Something happens with the TVA. Loki from the future knows that he needs to prune himself from the past. So yeah, we just have to see this like loop unfold. Because I mean, last episode is called Ouroboros, has 2 meanings: the loop and of course Obi. But I'm still sus of him. I don't know. I feel like he knows too much. He could be dangerous. He's been alone for a long time. If Kang meets him, like, what's to say he hasn't met Kang already? Like, he himself is wholesome, like the actor, but I feel like Marvel are going to use that, or the writers for Loki are going to use that to manipulate the audience into thinking he's a good guy, when he's clearly not. I don't know. Like, he's very happy, friendly nature is going to turn out to be like a bad guy. Or maybe he's a sleeper agent or something like that. I don't know. I don't trust him. It's too convenient. Like, he just showed up the moment we were having problems with time. Like, he wasn't mentioned last season, suddenly now he's a thing. Like, he only started showing up as a character once the branched timelines became a thing. I don't know, dude. Seems sus to me. Also, I did kind of like the torture scene. Like, dude, that would have been brutal. Like, just shrinking Brad. I feel like the chair should have been completely shrunk, though, and crushed, just to show, like, the effect of it. But it's weird, because that box just looked like the poles that the TVA uses. That effect did look pretty good. And overall, just the show itself looks pretty good. Like, visually, like, it's just so much more appealing than the other Marvel shows. And I just feel like the story direction's in a bit more of an interesting place. Right? But we have to see how it all unfolds. It could go down in the later half of the season, like other Marvel shows. But yeah, like I said, pretty good episode. Excited to see, hopefully next episode, Renslayer and what's going on with Miss Minutes, and potentially see Kang, or a variant of Kang. Because they've been building up to him for a while now, and they've been doing a good job of it in Loki. Like, they've made him terrifying, especially last episode. So hopefully we see him soon, because I know, I'm just looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. So yeah, that basically sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.